Ladies and gentlemen,
Calling Tony Blair his friend, President Bush paid tribute to the British leader in the Rose Garden for his last expected visit to the White House as Prime Minister.
It's been a joy having you back here. I appreciate, every time I'm with you, I appreciate very much the insights you provide.
Mr. Blair thanked Mr. Bush for his kindness and graciousness.
And thank you also for the strength of your leadership over the past few years. You have been a strong leader at a time when the world needed strong leadership.
Mr. Blair called himself a staunch ally in the Iraq War. He repeated Mr. Bush's assertions that he sees genuine signs of progress in Iraq. The two leaders participated in a secure video conference with their military commanders in Baghdad. They said Iraq had become the main battleground in the war against global terrorism.
You can see in different parts of the world, Morocco, Algeria, Pakistan, in Saudi Arabia recently, where this extremism is rearing its head, is trying to dislodge the prospects of stability.
10 years ago, Mr. Blair enjoyed wide popularity as he led the Labour Party back into office. He staunchly supported the U.S. after the September 11th attacks in 2001. But in 2003, there was strong public opposition to the looming war, and Mr. Blair's position split both his party and country. British popular culture vilified him as America's yes man.
The question is, am I to blame for his leaving? I don't know.
President Bush chided British reporters for trying to do what he called a tap dance on Mr. Blair's political grave. But in about 6 weeks, Labour's new leader, Gordon Brown, becomes Prime Minister, and many, like European political analyst Dale Brown, see a transatlantic cooling.
He may feel it necessary to distance himself a little bit from Washington, really for presentational purposes, so as not to become poodle number 2 to Blair's poodle number 1.
Mr. Blair says he has taken the view that the U.S. and U.K. should stand shoulder to shoulder in fighting terrorism.
I do not regret that view. I am proud of the relationship we have had. I'm proud of the relationship between our two countries.
He says he admires Mr. Bush as a president and regards him as a friend. And the British leader predicted his successor would maintain the strong alliance in the war against terrorism. Jim Fry, VOA News.